There, PNW fans. John here with another one of our reviews here at the PNW headquarters in rainy-ass Oregon. Today, we have another subscription box, and these guys are a little unique on the subscription box front, so I'm glad to show you what they've got. This is the Dollar High Club, and they actually sound a lot like a certain other shaving company that we won't mention for copyright infringement, but they're modeled a lot of the same way too, and we actually dug what they did. So they sent us all three of their levels, which is something new for the subscription boxes. Most of them chose which level they wanted us to see, and they sent accordingly, where these guys actually sent all three levels. So we dug this one. So let's talk about what they have. Dollar High Club is about getting you an affordable box for not quite as much as what the other companies are doing right now. Dollar High Club is all about doing subscriptions that are a bit more affordable than the other boxes and are a bit maybe more dialed in with what you're looking for. They have a small, medium, and large box, and then each one is priced accordingly. So let's show you what we got. So let's say you're the patient who maybe you're not as mobile as you once were, and getting down to a shop is hard to, just hard to do. It's hard to ambulate. Or maybe you just like smoking joints. Either way, Dollar High Club's first level is perfect for that. If you're a joint smoker, or if you're just somebody who doesn't really like fancy dabs and bongs and things like that, for $1, yes, you heard that right, $1, you get a smoker's pack. Inside, it comes in this envelope that's stamped DHC. You open it up, and in there we have some hemp wick. We have a book of matches that has their little logo glued to it. You have a pack of Moon hemp papers. And then you have a pack of filter tips. So there you go. You're a joint smoker and you want all of this stuff. It's $1. $2 for shipping to go with this box makes it $3. $3, and you get everything you need for what, 50 joints? Not a bad little cost there. So that's their entry level. So let's move on to the next one. This is this one. This one's $12 a month, and this one has free shipping. So what do you get for $12? Now, $12. Yes, you're hearing me right. That says $12. None of the other boxes have a $12 model except for the Hemper Pack, which is only $11.50. And this Hemper Pack's more along this $3 a month one rather than this. So let's see what we get for $12. Another box, again, stamped with a DHC logo on it. It looks a little different from the envelope there to distinguish the level, maybe, I'm not sure. Open it up, and what do you get? The first thing you see, and I dig this a lot, fucking awesome smoking supplies. It's a slap, so throw that in your slap pack, or in your little, we're going to have a mirror eventually behind us with all of our slaps, so that'll end up showing up on there for sure. Inside there, they give you, there's enough stuff now that they give you a little bit, what they call the stash list. This is a list of everything that comes in here. And so what do you get? So we have a clipper lighter here. This one says, I brought sexy back, and we dig this one a lot. We're actually fairly new to clippers, but for the most part, we really like a clipper. One of the things we like the most, pop, look at that. That is a joint tapper. Let's say you're rolling cones. You just throw your stuff up, pull this out, tap that in, and you've got a built-in joint tamper right in your clipper lighter. Pop that back in, click it back into place, and bam, your lighter lights. These are awesome, and I think I might be a full converter from Bic to clipper after all of these. Moving on, what do we get? We get some unbleached OCB papers. We get some double Dutch tips. There's 100 of these bad boys in this pack. It's a pretty thick pack here. Get some more hemp wick, just like in the other pack. You get glass, 100% natural plant cellulose, the clear papers. So those are those J's that you're seeing on Instagram where it looks like a joint but you can't tell what it's wrapped in. That's what it's wrapped in. And then last but not least, we have a wooden dugout. It's got a dugout and a little single hitter, aka a bat as they call it. Looks like a little tiny cigarette, but this thing's tiny. The dugout that we got in the Oh, I don't remember what subscription box we got the last dugout in, but that one was actually full-sized and looked like a full-size cigarette, whereas this actually looks like about a half a cigarette. But you've got your dugout that's got a little stash spot and a nice little single-hitter sneak-a-toke. So there is level 2 from the Dollar High Club. And they really started to step up their game here. I really like what we saw out of this one. And for only $12 a month, that's not bad, especially because if nothing else, clipper lighters are refillable. Yes, you heard that right. They're refillable. They have a port in the bottom that you can put butane on, and when you pull this out, this piece actually comes off and you can put a new flint up inside there. So, clipper lighters, again, another reason why we're a big fan of these. They're refillable. You have papers. You've got some rather high-end the clear papers there. So there you go. For $12 with the dugout, not a bad deal. Okay, moving on, the last box from Dollar High Club. And this one is $30 a month, and again, free shipping on this one. So as you saw, the first one, because of how cheap it was, it had a little bit of shipping. But these ones, once they started making enough to cover their shipping, they eat that cost, and they're not putting that back onto the customer, which we really enjoy. So again, another cardboard box with another logo on it. This one different from all the rest. So each one kind of distinguishes on what you're gonna get. Now, the other one for $12, you got 7 to 10 items, or 5 to 7 items, sorry. In this box, you get 10 to 12 different items. So let's see what we get here. So this box, this is the Weapons of Grass Destruction box, and we thought that name was pretty clever. And they give credit to Redditor Kinetic Waffle for coming up with the name for this box, and that's pretty neat. They actually give some credit where credit is due. The first thing that you see is that because this box has a glass piece in it, they talk about filters. And they say if you use ground herbs in place, you'll need a screen to prevent them from being sucked into the stem. Talk about how glass ones fit snugly in the bowl and never need to be replaced. But if you prefer classic strains, then, well, they give you one of both. Isn't that thoughtful of them? And then this card is also their content card, and it talks about everything that's inside of it, so let's see what's inside of it. In here, we have some incense. This is frankincense and myrrh from Blunt Max. So there's some incense there, and it comes with an incense burner. Little wooden one with the peace sign and some stars embedded into it. You get another clipper lighter, and this says it's my fucking lighter, which that's pretty dope. Now, if we can only actually get a Bong Buddy lighter leash that would fit for clipper lighters, then we'd just be set. Moving on, you have some more hemp wick. You have cotton candy flavored Juicy J's. And I love it. Juicy J puts these awesome stickers on here that says not for use or sold with tobacco. You must use them for legal smoking herbs. Go Juicy J, we dig that a lot, and I just totally threw that at you with the camera. Moving on, you have some more papers here. These are the Bulldog papers. Never heard of this brand, but there they go, got some Bulldog papers. You get some Element filter tips, some Dragon Bristle pipe cleaners, which we like these a lot. They're pipe cleaners, and they have actually metal spikes that stick out of them that help you actually cut through all of the resin and everything when you're cleaning your stuff. So these are really nice pipe cleaners. Then we have a Dollar High Club slap that says, I frequently inhaled, that was the point, Barack Obama. So great quote on that slap. That's a nice addition to our slap list there. And then an extra large doob tube, which they dubbed the Roach Motel. And so this one, just like all of the jube tubes we've gotten, it comes with a pre-rolled cone for you to stuff. And this is the perfect size for one of the extra large cone joints. So bigger one of the jube tubes than we've had before. And so there's that. Last but not least, this level of box is guaranteed to come with a piece of glass. Now, I haven't unwrapped this yet, so I'm going to be just as surprised as you are when you see what we're getting here. Okay, fairly packaged well. That was big bubble wrap, and now we're down to the little bubble wrap here that's taped down. Oh, open that up, and that's a bowl. And we have this awesome barrel diffuser bubbler. It looks like a GravLab bubbler. I've seen GravLabs do ones of this design a lot. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down stems Each one has 3 slits, so 18 points of diffusion in that little bad boy there. No wonder they gave a glass string. And then this also is a bubbler that is a pull carb, and I'm not ever sure if I've ever seen a bubbler with a pull carb, but that fits right in there. It's a glass on glass connection, and there you are. Pull carb on your bubbler. Like I said, it's really reminiscent of the Grav Lab hammer bubblers that we've been seeing a lot of lately. But there you go. That's the piece of glass, and that's a nice piece of glass. And I would pay $30 to $40 for that alone with the pull carb and the diffusion system. So that makes this box worth everything else that you get and more. So good job, Dollar High Club. Like you said, they're modeled after a very famous shaving company at this point, and we dig the concept that they went with, and I actually hope that we see a lot more different options out of the subscription companies as we move forward with customization and choosing the level that you want. Good job, Dollar High Club. Thanks for joining us for another review, PNW fans. We were very satisfied with what we saw out of the Dollar High Club, and we hope that you will be too. We definitely recommend them, and they'll be high ranking on the Dankmail 2.0 article. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Head to PNWCR.com and bookmark that so you're going to stay up to date on all of our giveaways and everything that's happening in 2016 with PNW. Thanks for joining us, and you all have a great night.